All right. So today I'm going to show you how to copy and paste a zone maintenance table from a spreadsheet into Eclipse. Right. So this has to be done in eTerm. It does not work in Solar, but I'm going to start out in Solar to show you a couple of things here. So I go into my zone maintenance table and branch 47 has nothing in zone maintenance. So most of the time, these are going to be laid out on a spreadsheet anyways, especially if you have a lot of branches. The only way to put these in is one record at a time, but you can lay it all out in a spreadsheet. But what you have to pay attention to is these columns. So the secret to all of this is to get your spreadsheet lined up exactly the way it needs to be in order for this functionality to work in eTerm. So my A column corresponds directly to zone. My B column is begin location. My C column is end location. D is pick group. Now these guys right here in Solar, which has a different GUI, graphic user interface, than eTerm, has a checkbox, but that checkbox defaults to an N, as in no. So my column E has to be an N unless, and I make them all in. And then if I want to exclude it, because it's, out in my yard or whatever, uh, then I'll check the box. But for now, I'm going to set them all up as in. Now, printer number that you see right here in Solar, that column is not used. That's done differently in eTerm. So I am not going to use this printer number, but I am going to use sort prefix, and I am going to use sort order. Now again, I've got two more of these ins. See this require quantity and yard ticket checkbox in Solar defaults to an N as in no in eTerm. So take a screenshot of this spreadsheet, but this is how they all have to be loaded on the spreadsheet for this guy to work. I use N as in no in exchange for those checkboxes, and I don't have the printer in here. So now I go into eTerm, and I'm already at F8 other. I'm going to go to F4 warehouse management, and then I'm going to go to W warehouse maintenance, and then I'm going to go to Z for zone maintenance. Now I'm going to do warehouse 47. Looks exactly the way it does in Solar. So now I'm going to use the Microsoft copy function from my spreadsheet. So I'll just grab the first, this is a duplicate right here. Get rid of that guy. So I'm just going to grab the first 10 rows here. So all I'm going to do is don't get these columns up here. That'll foul you up. So I'm going to go A through I. I'm just grab 10. And I'm just going to right click and do copy. Now I go to eTerm. I'm going to use the eTerm editor right up here, which is under edit. And I click edit and I click paste. Now here's another little weirdness. I have to keep hitting enter. And you have to do this rather slowly. You have to let it catch up. But as I keep hitting enter using my eTerm keyboard, it's copying everything. And then I hit escape. That saves it. I can go back into Solar, zone maintenance, 47. And there is my zone maintenance table.